today we are looking at one of the scariest bikes ever, the S1000RR. This one belongs to my big Polish friend Lukasz. I think it's about 220 horsepower, which is ridiculous, and I would say that this bike has probably killed more people than Harold Shipman. I don't really know what to say about it other than I'm scared to ride it, and it's too nice really to wheelie. It's got 3 wheelie modes.
Yes.
So we're going to start mucking about with, I guess, the lowest setting, and hopefully work up to turning it off. It's a full pedigree track bike, and I'm shit really a little bit, but we'll find out how it wheelies because Lukasz doesn't seem to give a shit. So that's going to be the plan for today. What have you done, stage 1 and 2 on it?
Stage 1 and 2, yeah. You get full exhaust, full titanium arrow exhaust.
Full exhaust, nice.
So yeah.
It's a serious bit of kit. Yeah, basically, I'll give it a go. I'm not going to wear too much padding so that if I do crash, I get so hurt that you feel sorry for me. Right, we'll see how it goes in. Why can't I say the Harold Shipman bit? That's fine. Ready?
But he's on Race Pro.
My name's Josh and I have all the things. I have it on maximum everything.
You got a lazy.
Sorry, everything off. Yeah. Right, fire it up for me then, Lukasz. Jesus Christ, right. I don't even know if you're going to be able to hear me over the exhaust. This is a scary bike. Just listen to it. I might have to put a voiceover on this because I don't know what you're going to hear, but oh my god. Right, so roll along up to about 30. Tip a clutch. She is lovely. Oh my goodness me. I'm not even going to start the camera because my hands will shake. Absolutely ridiculous. So go along 14, 15, 30 miles an hour. This is fucking stupid. I'm reading like 70 or 80, it's just incredible. It's so powerful, and I think I've got it on the least powerful setting. It's ridiculous. Right, so there's Josh. This thing is ludicrous. Right, I'm going to jump in on the video for a second because I've realised afterwards, now I've calmed down with a cup of tea, that I haven't actually given very much details, if any, about the bike itself. So with the M Sport package, which is what that one had on it, you can get the weight down to about 193 kilos, 83 foot-pounds of torque, and it does 101 mile an hour in first gear, which is unbelievable. You can break every speed limit just in first gear. The 0 to 60 times 3.1 seconds, so we're looking at the same sort of 0 to 60 as a Porsche GT3 RS, so we're well within the supercar realms. And my favourite point of the statistic is we are at 1,135 brake horsepower per tonne, so that sounds like a powerhouse. Now I want to jump in to talk about the wheelie modes. There's 3 different settings that allow the bike to lift at different heights from what I discovered. When you're learning to wheelie, you don't want any of those settings on. What can happen is you can rely on them and become complacent really quickly, and then that skill is then locked in and non-transferable. As soon as you get on a bike without wheelie mode, your throttle control will be all over the place. If you get on another bike with anti-wheelie, it won't be the same as yours, so you limit your skill set. My advice would be, if you don't feel safe lifting a wheelie on a bike with all of that turned off, you've picked the wrong bike, or you're trying to run before you can walk. So you want to get something a little bit more friendly to learn on. I've actually seen it at Stunt Asylum on a ZX10 where someone was relying on anti-wheelie. They were lifting wheelies maybe 2 foot, screaming through first gear. We advised to rein it back and take it off, and what ended up happening is the guy got so frustrated he started giving it more revs, more clutch, and eventually he was at the point in first gear where he was almost on the red line, banged the clutch out, and the bike kind of lifted. The anti-wheelie kicked in, but it was too late. The momentum just brought the bike all the way back. So you can blast past it. It's not a fail-safe. And my worry is, if you start relying on it as that, you'll get more comfy, adding more gas, adding more throttle, and even on your bike or someone else's, you'll loop it. So you want to learn with all of that stuff turned off. I know it's different for track racing. I know it's a massive help having all those aids. You can shave seconds off, but for wheelies, I think it's to your detriment. Anyway, back to the video.
So, in case you can't hear me, you pull away, you accelerate at about a third throttle up to about 35 miles an hour. Little dip of clutch, I'm talking that. It's definitely not a flick, it's just that. That's all I'm doing. And she lifts beautifully. Let's go and do one more. It's unbelievable, this thing. And it's in rain mode, the softest mode. It's just fucking ludicrous. In conclusion, if you have a house deposit lying around or a drug dealer, you can afford to buy one of these. Yeah. It's a quick way to die, this. One sec. Ridiculous, absolutely ridiculous. I've never been on a bike so powerful. I honestly haven't. You sort of hit the gas and the thing just wants to jump both wheels off the floor. It's unbelievable. I was scared to drop it because I can't afford to fix it. If I ever get a spare house deposit or start selling narcotics, this will be the first thing I'll buy. Peace.